And we're capping off an incredible day in Picayune now as both News 25's chief meteorologist Rob Knight and Grant Chickazola have done an outstanding job with this edition of Celebrate Cities. Rob is closing us out with none other than the mayor of Picayune, Jim Luke. How's it going, Rob?
Hey, good morning, Ansley. It's been a phenomenal morning, like you said. Grant Chickazola has been joining me. He's taking his jacket off. I don't know why. The boy thinks he's done from work already. Little does he know, we're going to drag him. Nah, he can have the rest of the day off. Hey, look, you know, we've had so much fun, and celebrating cities, it's such a wonderful thing. I look forward to these, and one of the tradition, I guess, that we started back in November, closing out the segment for Celebrate Cities, we wanted to have the most important person in the room, in the city. So we decided to do that with the mayor for every city, and this morning joining us is Mr. Jim Luke, the mayor for Picayune. Mr. Mayor, first of all, you've been here for a while. I want to thank you for showing up a little bit early and hanging out with us.
It's been great. Thank you for celebrating Picayune. We're excited.
You know, it's about time somebody did this. I said before, this is my first time in Picayune, but it's not going to be the last. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking this weekend is going to have to be a trip to explore, hang out, and the weather's going to be nice as well. So looking forward to that. So, Mr. Mayor, you know, first of all, you're a local from the area, and you've been in public office for quite some time. What were you doing before elected to the mayor's office?
Well, before I was elected mayor in 2021, I was the city manager for 10.5 years and enjoyed my time managing the city, 200 employees. And before that, I was the police chief for 8 years. So it's been a great journey, a blessed journey, and just glad to serve the people of Picayune.
Now, prior to the police chief, you were on the force, I assume, right? For how many years?
I actually was on the force for many years, but I also worked in the schools for a period of time. And so I was director of security and safety for the school district. And before that, I was, again, in law enforcement for many years.
So it seems like your entire life has been dedicated to a very noble cause, public service, and it seems like you've enjoyed it.
I absolutely have. I've been a blessed man. It's been a blessed journey to serve the people that I grew up with.
Mr. Mayor, this is one fine town you've got, the city of Picayune. I see from the little that I've seen why you enjoy it here so much. Talk to me about your experience and what your love affair with the city of Picayune is and where it began.
Well, I attended Picayune High School. I graduated from Picayune High School, played football for the famous Maroon Tide, and a great football team. We've had back-to-back state championships. We're excited about that. We continue from there, I moved into working for the city, and it's just been a lot of great time spent with a lot of people that I grew up with, and it's been great.
Well, a two-part question for you now. Being the mayor, I imagine that's got to be rather taxing, and on the other side, very fulfilling as well, especially in a smaller area. Not saying Picayune is very small. You've got 12,000 people here.
Right, and Picayune is growing right now. When you talk to people on the coast, they'll tell you Picayune is moving forward. Matter of fact, that's the slogan that we pick for our administration, moving Picayune forward. And I'd be glad to talk about those things.
Let me ask you this. As somebody that's been here for a while in the city of Picayune, do you have much pushback from some of the older generation that not necessarily caring for change? Is that an issue here with as much growth and advancement as you've seen, especially over the past decade?
Well, as long as it's good change. And I don't get much kickback on that. People like what they see. We actually take our message to the people. What do they see in Picayune? For instance, we had a ballpark that had not a great playground, and now we have a great one of the top 3 in the state of Mississippi. We're putting artificial turf at Friendship Park, another great happening for our ball teams. So that's exciting. We've adopted exits right out the door here. We adopted the exits since our administration took over, and it's great to be able to keep the grass cut at your entrances, and we put 2 beautiful signs at exit 4 and exit 6 to welcome you to Picayune.
You know, Lacey was talking about that earlier from the chamber about the 2 exits. And one of my biggest pet peeves, Mr. Mayor, littering, not having that beautiful aesthetics, and it really aggravates me when locals litter because, man, this is your home, right? What are you doing? What are you sending? What message are you sending to people, especially up on 49? But I'll tell you this, Mr. Mayor, those two exits, the construction, they look really nice. Y'all should be very proud of that.
We are very proud of that, and we're here. What's your first impression of Picayune when you see those signs and those beautiful flags behind the signs? It says, get off here, shop here, visit here, maybe retire here.
Always a possibility. You know, this morning it was dark when we were on the way here, but that is something we certainly noticed. The construction, the sign, and as soon as you get out, everything is so nice to look at. So kudos on that as well. All right, so we've got a little bit, about a minute left. And I asked you this earlier. I want to hear it again. What do you love so much about this area?
I love the people, first of all. We have a team, and as you know, it takes a team of people. We have a great council team, administrative team, and we're all working together with our Main Street and our chamber, and I know you've interviewed them this morning.
Yes, sir.
It's a partnership, and that's what I enjoy working and trying to help people. And again, I'm service oriented. The people come first, and we're excited, and we got some economic development going on.
I love that. I love that. We talked about some of the economical development y'all have going on as well. Yeah, look, that answer you had was your people. I love that. You know, long time ago, Ford had a motto: if we don't take care of our people, somebody else will. You know what I mean? And that comes back to help you as well. Mr. Mayor, I want to thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been nice talking to you, enjoying our conversation about what's to come up in the area.
And we thank you for coming to the area, and come back.
I certainly will. Like I said, perhaps this weekend, sir. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Mayor. Folks, there you have it. It is a wrap for WXXV News 25 Celebrating Cities here in Picayune. My man Chiggy and I, we're going to head out. Austin's going to come with us as well. We're heading back to the station, folks. Hey, team, get ready. We're on the way back right now. Reporting from Paul's Pastry Shop in Picayune for WXXV News 25, I'm Rob Knight.